All right, joining us on the speakerphone today is Aaron Katz, writer and director of the film Hoopla, and head writer and editor of Things I Eat Blogspot. How's it going, Aaron?
It's going well. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. All right, so the first question is, so you just moved to Pittsburgh from New York.
That's right.
Are you still going to be a Mets fan, or are you going to be a Pirates fan now?
I'm going to be a Mets fan. I think I could still semi root for the Pirates, being they're in this division. I think going to Pirates games will be pretty enjoyable. But I'm going to be a Mets fan. I'm actually planning to get the baseball package so I can watch the Mets. I think it has a lot to do with just that I started to like baseball in New York and watching the Mets, and especially watching Derek Eaton on the TV announcers for the Mets.
So you're gonna go to Pirates games, or how are you?
I'll definitely go to Pirates games. I love going to baseball games, so I'll definitely go. And PNC Park is a great park too, so
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. But still rooting for the Mets overall.
So you're gonna watch the Mets games on your computer, or do you have a TV?
TV. I think I'm gonna get a TV baseball package.
All right. Well.
I can't watch stuff on my computer. A lot of people watch stuff like shows that like Friday Night Lights or something. If you have DirecTV, people watch it on their computer, but I can't watch stuff on the computer. I don't find it a satisfying experience, really.
Yeah, I don't have a television at all. I only watch stuff on TV. It kind of sucks, but it's cheaper. But
It is cheaper.
yeah. So you're in Pittsburgh now, and it's been snowing a lot. What's that been like?
It's been an insane amount of snow. I think it's definitely the most snow I've ever directly been in contact with in my life. I grew up in Portland, went to school in North Carolina, and lived in New York, but even in New York, we never had as much snow as this. And people here say it's the most snow they've had since 1993, when there was an even bigger snowstorm. But it's just, there's so much snow, there's just nowhere to put it here. There's nowhere to plow it to. There's these giant piles, and it's actually supposed to snow another 6 to 10 inches today. I don't know where it's going to go. So I haven't been driving at all. I tried to drive right when it first started, and it was really dangerous seeing it. And it was. I had to turn back.
How much? I actually haven't been paying attention at all. You were the first one to let me know it was snowing a lot over there. So how deep is it?
There's some places as much as 30 inches. I think it's everywhere is between 25 and 30 inches.
And that's including like downtown? Like that's not on the outskirts?
Oh yeah, that's like the minimum of 25 inches is that's in the city. But I think in places even in the city it's up to 30. There's so much snow. And it's not like your light fluffy snow, it's like thick, wet, heavy snow. I actually was woken up this morning by hearing a big commotion outside. There's three-wheeler on, there's a bus that goes down, and there's a bus that got stuck on our street, and there are a bunch of people trying to push the bus and get it started again.
So they're still trying to run the buses and stuff? That seems rather not intelligent.
Yeah, well, it's been a few days. The storm happened Friday night, and they've been trying to get transportation systems up and running. It's been hard to get around here. Without going into too much detail, because it's kind of a long story, my girlfriend was going to go to Cleveland the night of when the big snowstorm was, and she was downtown at the train station about to leave, and the train eventually got delayed indefinitely. They didn't say canceled, but it might as well have been canceled. And there was literally no way for her to get home. There were no cabs, there were no buses, and I literally couldn't come get her. So she ended up hanging out in a hotel lobby till it got light in the morning, and then walked all the way from downtown Pittsburgh to Wilkinsburg, which is where we live, which is 7 or 8 miles.
Wow. That walk, took her probably at least an hour?
That took 3 hours, because there was there was snow everywhere, and you couldn't. I ended up going to meet her for the last leg of the trip, and you can't even walk on the sidewalk. You have to walk in the street because there weren't enough sidewalks. By now, some of the sidewalks have been shoveled up, but
that's pretty crazy.
It's here in Pittsburgh, it gets a lot of snow all the time.
right, so here's another question, and you may not have agree with me, but how much do you hate Pittsburgh Steelers fans?
Well, I love it. Well, I love Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I love Steelers are my team.
Are they really?
Yep.
Oh.
And it's great. Everyone here is crazy for Steelers. Like, not even. I mean, I've been around some fans of other teams at various times in my life, but no one is. Seemingly, there is no one in Pittsburgh who doesn't at least kind of like the Steelers. Like, people who don't even care about sports, and you usually wouldn't even know anything about sports in another city, seem to somehow know about the Steelers. But yeah, no, I'm all about the Steelers. We got a Steelers novelty plate for the front of
See, and this is what my experience with Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and I've probably only known about 6 really, is they can't, just being the best football team isn't enough. Like, each individual faction of their game and each player has to be the best player or the most underrated player at that position, and it drives me nuts. Like they're not okay with just winning the Super Bowl. It's like Jerome Bettis has to be the best running back. Hines Ward has to be the most underrated, but they're not acceptable with just winning Super Bowls. Like, does that make sense? Like.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of pride here. Our plate actually is Paul Malu centric. It's a 43 and has like crazy Paul Malu hair coming out of it. So there's another player that everyone here is crazy for.
Yeah. Well, it makes I like Hines Ward because he's from Georgia. And I like Palomalu, but yeah, every I like the Steelers, I think, but I don't know the Steelers fans I've met. I don't know. I like them as fans. I like them as people, but maybe not fans.
Yeah, it's crazy here. It's literally you can't go to a store that doesn't have Steelers stuff on it. It's impossible. There is no store, no bar, no restaurant, no matter how classy, that doesn't have Steelers stuff up. And if there is. It actually extends to hockey, too, which I'm not particularly a hockey fan, but people are crazy for the Penguins here, too. Like, if there's a Penguins game on, it will be on in every bar. Even at, like, a hipster bar, there's TVs with the Penguins game on. It's not acceptable here for there not to be the Penguins game on.
Yeah, I like hockey a little bit, and they're a lot of fun to watch, the Crosby, the Penguins.